Hello everyone, and welcome to episode 2 of my Road to Masters series. This is another 1v1, actually this one's on the ladder, of me, Logert, the Red Protoss, spawning at the 7 o'clock position versus the Zerg player, who is in red, my Supa, which is... that name doesn't make any sense to me. Spawning up in the 1 o'clock position. It's a two-player map, so these are the only two options. Damn it, whenever I start recording, I always get the hiccups. Well, that's a little loud. Let me turn that down a bit. Yeah, I couldn't really hear. Okay. Anyway, moving on. Okay, my strategy going into this, the same kind of strategy I've been doing in the first game and this game. They're both kind of the same strategy. This game was played yesterday. He's doing the extractor trick, or he did the extractor trick, my Supa did. I'm not exactly positive what he went for, I don't really remember this game, but all I know is it was pretty good, and yeah. I'm getting better at using my chronos. I've been kind of focusing on using my chronos early in the game. I kind of lose it in the end game, but send that probe a little too early. Is he going to go for an expansion? I don't quite remember what happens. He sends his overlord down to here, and yeah. My energy's getting close. Yeah, let's go to the units tab. I've been working on macroing while battles. I've been working on my Forcefields, especially versus Zerg, and he got a pool on what I assume is 15. Although I'm not sure if he's getting a fast hatchery. It doesn't really seem like it. Oh, did he send a drone? Yep, he sent a drone. He's going to be making a hatch. Okay. So basically my build order goes on 9, get the pylon, on 13, get the gateway, and then immediately, as soon as you can, get the assimilator, and then get the pylon on around 16. And then cyber, and then add 3 more gates, and then pylon, expansion, robo. And then I go from there. So that's my build. His expansion isn't too quick, so the fact I'm gonna start doing Forge Fast Expand pretty soon versus Zerg. I'm actually gonna start using different strategies for each race, simply because this one strategy, it works decently versus Zerg, provided they don't go Hydra, Roach. Then it gets pretty rough. Versus Terran, it doesn't do too bad as long as you include some Colossus. And then versus Protoss, it's not that effective unless you get really robo-heavy early on. So I'm going to start adapting different strategies for each race. Protoss, I'm going to be doing the 3-stalker rush, just because it's a simple strategy, and it can give you early map control. And it's really safe, and I like safe builds. PvT, I'm going to be doing the 2-stalker and a Mothership Core push. And then versus Zerg, obviously Forge Fast Expand. That's what I'm going to start doing now. But I'm going to have to start practicing my builds in order to make sure I can get them all down. That's kind of my one thing I confuse, is messing up all my builds. So as you can see, adding 3 more gates, I just don't have enough money. I'm keeping my money really low. I'm pretty proud of myself for that. I used to float a ton of minerals, but I don't really anymore. I don't believe he's actually gotten a scout on me yet. Nope, he doesn't know anything at all. And I have, so far, just seen the spawning pool, so neither of us have really been scouting. He's still droning up pretty hard, getting his 2nd extractor, and his injects are they good? They seem like they're pretty good. Yeah, his injects seem pretty good, especially for a Toilet Paper League player, which I referenced the Silver League as a Toilet Paper League. So, timed that gateway a little wrong. And I need to build a pylon, so I don't get supply blocked. Oh, there we go. I'm getting better at that too. I'm spending less and less time supply blocked. Right now I'm averaging right around 1.5 minutes per game in about a 20-minute game. So that's not too bad for me. It used to be up in the 3-minute mark, which that was not good. So I'm improving. Kill off the supply depot, which I believe supply blocks him. Yep, supply blocked. And he's still not got any units, but he's getting Zergling speed, so he's probably going to be going a very heavy Zergling. Oh, I remember this game. Yep, he's getting Zergling speed. Going up to lair. I'm not sure exactly how late this layer is. I don't think it's that late, but yep. His creep spread isn't that great. I'm just now getting my expansion right around 3 minutes after his. 4 minutes after his. Forgetting his inject. He's just starting his creep spread. Oh, he has inject. Oh, he's falling behind on this one, but it's toilet paper leak. Oh, he's getting a Baneling nest, so he's going Ling, Baneling, and going up the layer. I only assume he's going to get Mutas too. So, fortunately, I have a pretty good army against Ling, Baneling right now. Stalkers, Banelings really don't do much against them. Sentries to force field the Lings away, and a couple Zealots. They can kill off the Zerglings pretty quick. Another thing I'm noticing in my play is I don't get forges, and I don't get upgrades. Even in long games, I just totally forget about my upgrades, and yeah. As you can see, I'm putting my Zealots out ahead. I believe I have an observer in his base, so I know... Nope, I don't. Wow. I didn't get any robo this game. I normally have observers in their base, so I know exactly what they're doing. My expansion just finishing up, send some probes. He moves out to check if I have a third, but I don't. I'm actually ahead of him in supply, which when you're a Protoss and you're beating a Zerg in supply, that's really not good for the Zerg, because Zergs are supposed to be 10 to 20 supply ahead of Protoss at any given time to keep the fights even. But right now, if he engages up this ramp, I'll just force field half his army, cut him in half, rip him apart. That's how it goes. I used to be pretty good at force fields. I'm not so good now. He's just now taking his third. Setting his Lings back here. I do like the fact that he put a Ling out here so that he can know when I'm moving out. That was a pretty smart move by him. Keeping up my probe production. I'm actually keeping pretty close to him, especially being only on 2 base compared to him going up to 3. And I'm ahead of him in supply, and he has more drones than me. So that means his army supply is not... Where's army supply? Okay, it's Control A. My army supply vastly superior to his, so my army will win in an army-on-army fight. Oh, let's put the names back up there. I like that. APM, my APM's sitting right around 80. That's not too bad. Units lost. Heavily favor... Well, not heavily favoring me, but it's favoring me. Just now taking my third. In a minute. Yep, there's my third. And then when I take my third, I position my army right here, because then they can try and run up this ramp, won't work. They can try and run up this ramp, won't work. So I decided to move out, you know, test the waters, see what's going on. And I saw the Ling, and I saw his Ling army earlier, so I know he has the majority of his army is Lings. And I'm pretty confident he's going Ling, Baneling, Muta, because I've been running into that a lot on the ladder. Oh, forgot to make that gateway, warp gate. I need to work on that too. I could also probably transfer a few more workers down there. That's not a mistake. Oh, there's a battle. He engages me, and here comes those force fields. Bang, trapped a bunch of them, and not a good engagement for him. If he would have kept going, I would have won, because I'd back up in these force fields, and then he can only attack me on 2 sides. Get a proxy going, just so I can keep reinforcing, and he's getting some Banelings out. But I intercept them just in time. He's getting some more Banelings, and I don't actually see these. Walk right into him, and he lands some pretty good hits on me. But I force field all up here, and he can't really do anything. Because all his Lings are forced to go here, and just not a good engagement for him if he tries it. Again, he adds more Banelings, but because I have a very Stalker-heavy army, he's not going to really do much against them. I try and take out his third, but Banelings are about to pop. I see the Banelings. Not a good choice to move forward like that. Force fields, you know, doing some good. But he lands some pretty good hits here. Like, I'm still, you know, getting more units. The battle's going pretty well for me. At this point, taking on his third, he misrallies his Banelings, and I take them all out for free. Finish off this, and now it's just a push up to his natural, because I know he doesn't have much. But I know he can get more, because he's a Zerg, and he's going Ling Baneling, so he can get out a lot of Lings quickly, so... I kill off most of the Banelings before they pop, and the Stalker eats all of them, so... Or the Zealot eats all of them. And that's pretty much the game, right there. This is pretty much unrecoverable. Once you lose your natural as a Zerg and you're only on 1 base versus 2 base, almost 3 base Protoss, the game's pretty well over. I added 2 more gateways on just to be safe. After this, even if this attack wouldn't have worked very well, and it would have resulted in me being pushed back even before I could take out the natural, I'd still be in pretty good shape because I took out his third. And as long as I didn't lose my whole army, I would be on 3 bases, he would be on 2. I would have, additional, I'm adding more gateways on just to be safe. I could add upgrades on and keep going into the game pretty fine. So this build isn't too bad. What did he even? He had 1 armor. That's what he had. So units lost. I really didn't lose much compared to him. This is a pretty good game for me. I'm actually higher in probes than he is at the end of the game. So, and this guy was a high silver, so maybe he's just having a bad game, or I'm getting better. I don't know though. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of The Road to Masters. Hope you just like, comment, subscribe if you think that my videos are worth it. Please only subscribe if you think my videos are worth it. I don't want to just have random subscribers that just subscribe to me just because they feel bad or something, or they think I'm doing bad and they just think I need subscribers. No, only subscribe if I deserve it. That way I push myself to make content worth subscribing for. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Watch out for the next one. The next one's gonna be coming soon. I have a lot of games on archive which I can just cast quickly and get them up, and yeah, see you all next time. Woo! Bye, ciao.